In a Minecraft social experiment, I have placed 200 players on a single island split by massive walls. Inside the walls lives the law team, building order and control. Outside roams the Anarchy players, chaotic and free. The server is in hardcore, meaning every player only has one life. If you die, you are banned forever. Will the law players create justice and sustainability, or will Anarchy tear it all down? It's up to each player to build history. What happened was one of the wildest stories I've ever recorded, so pick a side to root for and enjoy the chaos. This is Minecraft Law and Anarchy. Before we start, if you want to be part of future videos like this, make sure to subscribe and join my Discord in the description. On day 1, all the players were spawned onto the map.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
On the law team, everyone appeared inside of massive walls that surrounded all of them.
Oh my god.
They all are in a plains biome island that was within the main island. This meant that they were completely separate from the outside, giving them the chance to create their own society behind the walls. But first they had to collect the basic resources to survive.
First things first, let's all just gather resources, start building roads, maybe some like small houses.
Everyone rushed to chop trees for wood, or headed underground in search for ores.
And what's your name?
Diamond.
You guys should definitely join my group. Trust.
On the outside of the walls, the Anarchy players were scattered all around the world.
The cult. This is the Pope. Meet the Pope.
Oh, okay. Damn. The Pope.
Yep.
Hi, Ray.
Almost immediately, they began forming small groups. Everyone knew that being alone meant being vulnerable, and probably being killed. For one player called Shuf, violence was already on the table. When he noticed another player called Board creating a separate group near where he was basing, he decided to go over there and made it clear to him.
Okay, bro. I swear, probably gonna die. I'm telling you, betray me and you're dying.
Across the island, more small groups began to form, all gathering resources just like the law players. Meanwhile, inside the walls, progress was moving fast. By now, the law team had already planned out street, marked out building spots, started working on houses, and even began building a courthouse at the center of town. What is this?
This is an agora. Basically, in ancient Greece, they had these amphitheaters for political debate and discussion, so we're building one.
This player called Crab was working on an agora, a place where players in the future would be meeting to discuss together the law of their society. But not everyone was busy building or resource gathering. A few curious players climbed the wall to see what was beyond.
I was just talking to myself and I was thinking, look, there's no farms, there's like no animals, there's not enough for everything. But look at here, right? If we cross the sea, we have everything. I think we should try and get some people and go out.
I think that might just be a mighty fine idea. You know, I never liked these walls. There's no sense of freedom.
By the end of the day, the island had already split into many groups. The law team decided that tomorrow they would elect a leader by vote, but the Anarchy side was different. Their groups formed instantly and leadership simply went whoever started the group.
Yo, we're the Mafia. They're like...
Board's group called themselves the Green Mafia. Right beside them were their rivals, Shuf's group, Libertas. And in the east, another group emerged, the Brotherhood, led by a player called Rainbow.
We're the Brotherhood.
Yeah, we're the Brotherhood.
Yeah.
There were other smaller rogue groups that didn't live anywhere and just roamed around the place. Like those guys called themselves the Roadmen and just went around robbing and scaring lone players.
Are you the people that robbed me? Oh, you are definitely the people who robbed me.
G. Is this your dog, G?
I will remember this.
Ironically, this kind of danger actually encouraged people to form groups to protect themselves. Soon the sun started to set and it was the end of the day. But remember that player from earlier called Fallen who wanted to explore outside the walls? He had gathered a squad of players who were willing to go out with him and explore the world to serve the future elected leader. They called themselves the Scouts. Day 2. Inside the walls, everyone gathered. Yesterday, it had been decided that the law players would elect their leader. More than 10 players stepped up on the stage for the pre-elections. A round of votes was ran to lower the numbers of candidates. Only the top 4 players with the most votes in the pre-elections would be allowed to give speeches to convince the crowd.
I'm generally in supportive of the Agora and democracy having a public place for people to be able to propose laws and whatnot. Anyone would be able to propose laws in the Agora, and anyone would be able to debate. All of us would contribute to what the law is.
I am Kessel, and I stand before you as a fellow citizen. I do not seek power for myself, but to serve you and to guard the order that keeps our nation whole. Our system will be a constitutional monarchy where even the king is bound by law.
We are all going to die. The wall will fall, and those monstrous anarchists will destroy everything.
In this town, I've met some truly inspiring people. I will make sure to hear and understand every individual in this town.
Alright, votes are open. The third position is tied between Elk and Crab. You both got 11 votes. In second position, 29 votes, and in first position, 31 votes. The winner of the election and your new appointed leader is Castle.
A lot of you see me as a threat. A lot of you see me as a stranger. But I'd like to assure you that I am not here for myself. I am not here for personal gain. I am here for each and every one of you.
Immediately after his election, Castle appointed 3 military and police groups to protect the new kingdom. The garrisons, led by Riva, in charge of protecting the main gate, the walls, and the island from intruders. The enforcers, led by Vom Rest, in charge of the police and guarding prisoners. And finally, the scouts, led by Photon, who the role is to go out on expeditions and missions outside the walls. After that, Castle gathered many people at the Agora where they publicly discussed the future law of their society.
The specific punishment will be determined by the court. What are the possible punishments can be determined, but basically, after a trial, the judge, or whatever it is, will determine what the punishment will be. Alright? Second, anyone who is not currently in jail can participate in the Agora. Lawful citizens must be able to participate in the Agora.
To many, Castle looked like the perfect leader. He was super active, got right to work, hired people, and even decided on the law with the people. It's almost like all of that was too good to be true. Rumors were going around that some players apparently got paid by others to vote for him during the election.
This is what I got from his friend outside.
They paid you to vote?
They paid me to vote for Castle, and they said, you know what they said? Later, if he wins, you'll get diamonds as well, as like insurance.
All of that is more than suspicious, but right now I found a wizard tower, and I was very curious to see what both those players were up to. What is this? Is this like a crystal ball?
Oh, this is our orb. We're gonna ponder.
Can you see my future? What do you see?
It's tons of riches.
Is the viewer subscribing right now?
Yeah, they're subscribing.
You heard the wizard. Hit that subscribe button.
Yep.
Oh wait, actually,
that works.
there's one other room you need to see. It's very important.
Oh,
Let's walk on
we made this room just for you.
Outside the walls, things were far less civilized. The roadmen were still causing chaos, and I knew trouble was coming when I saw all of them gathered near the Brotherhood settlement.
Because I saw like some cats that direction. I was wondering if like a bunch of people want to come with me and get cats? Some. It's just this way. Alright, just come with me. I have some fish on me.
No, stand still, stand still. Stand still, do not move, don't move. You're gonna die if you move. Come back here.
Your armor looks lovely, Goni, you know? It looks lovely.
Yeah.
Mind dropping that for us, G?
My boots getting low on durability.
Oh, thank you so much, Loader.
This is why groups were so important outside of the walls. Being alone or even leaving your group almost always ended badly. The players the roadman just killed was a member of the Brotherhood, and because of what just happened, they wanted revenge. A meeting was quickly planned between the 3 leaders of the main anarchy groups at Libertas. Both the Brotherhood and the Green Mafia had problems with the roadman, but what they didn't realize was that the roadmen were actually close allies of Shuf and lived inside Libertas itself.
I live just right over there. We believe in respect and kindness towards others. We believe that anarchy can and should be a sustainable society, built off of respect.
We live in anarchy for a reason. We don't follow laws, we don't follow people. We follow our own code. Look at this land, okay? No one forced them to do that. They just did it.
A player known as Blinky unfortunately has crossed paths with many of my alliances and has unfortunately killed our livestock and has affected multiple of my members. In order for us to build ourselves a beautiful garden, we need to get rid of the weeds. And I believe Blinky and his group are the weeds.
Let me explain, he's not a weed in my garden.
Their group, about, let's say, 10 minutes ago, lured one of my members away from our base and killed them in cold blood.
For the sake of liberty, don't try to go against Blanky. It's a bad idea. For now, he's causing small problems. A war
He's
amongst
just
us.
one man.
Small problems.
He's not one
The tension between Bord and Shuf kept on growing, and the fact that Shuf was protecting the enemies of both the other groups was not helping calm things down. Meanwhile, back on the Law Island, another meeting was taking place. At sunset, above the walls, Kessel was attending the very first scout gathering.
Unfortunately, all a lot of these citizens want to do is just sit around and talk all day. There is a lack of motive, and they need to be actually assisting our efforts. Yeah, I think it is good though, just, for cases of my safety, that you go on your own expedition first, clear out the way, and then I can come out with you before I go out so I don't fall into any traps.
Right, no, yeah, sure. I mean, we wouldn't want our leader dying now, wouldn't we? So, right, we just had that talk with the king, and so we're going out first without him. That's interesting.
I mean, low-key, the problem is if we go out with the king and something happens to him, we're gonna get a lot of blame for that.
Yeah.
We are taking it upon ourselves to get ourselves ready to go out there, put ourselves in danger. Don't you think it's weird that instead of just coming with us as the leader should, he's just sending us off on our own?
At the start of day 3, in the early morning light, the king inside the walls gathered all the citizens for the most important meeting yet. He was about to announce the official laws of the kingdom, now named Troy.
People of Law, thank you for gathering here today. Incredible progress. The great buildings that we see all around us, towering above us, have been a testament not only to our strength but to our unity. As behind us you see this great prison being built, roads being well laid out and named. I'd like to thank you all for your contributions. Secondly, it is about time that law has laws. Rule number 1, no person may unjustly take another's life. 2, what belongs to one must not be taken or damaged by another without consent.
Here are all the rules that were decided upon. Also, Kessel introduced the leaders of the garrison, scouts and enforcers, so everyone would recognize their authority. This morning, outside the walls, the roadmen had made their way to the Brotherhood again. Apparently due to what happened to their member yesterday, they were holding one of the roadmen called Dank prisoner, and his friends were not happy about that.
You have a very good friend of mine.
Really? So
yeah.
You killing one of my members in cold blood doesn't call for any, I don't know, retribution?
Retribution? I'm not a fan of that word. I think forgive and forget is always the way forward. Isn't that what the Brotherhood's about? Freedom? Forgetting?
I don't think forgetting was in our description. Well, I mean, I feel like he's quite happy here. Why do you want him so bad?
We have the right to take what's ours, and isn't that the core of Anarchy itself?
In Anarchy, we believe in freedom.
I think equality is a big way to stand at something. I think that's always the way forward.
Right.
Oh, they're fighting. The roadman had managed to create enough chaos for Dane to escape in the crowd and for them to leave. Word of this spread quickly. Bord had already grown tired of the roadmen and what they've been doing, causing trouble everywhere, even harassing the members of the Green Mafia. So he marched to Libertas with a few of his men to confront Shuf directly, demanding that he hands over Blanky and the roadman.
You blame us for being violent, being cruel, but aren't you doing the exact same thing, Bord?
Okay.
Murder or not, we're on Anarchy.
Let's settle this right now.
At the same time, Castle had invited a player called Nox to his castle for a meeting with him after being told that he was preparing a plan to overthrow him.
The democracy is failing, and I'm hearing rumors of a coup that's going to soon have to be taken care of. But unfortunately, Nox, you've expressed interest in taking over and killing me, have you not?
I have not.
We've seen the plans. We've seen everything.
We gotta decide.
A guy
we gotta decide. Do we want to be allies or enemies? And if you want to be allies, You gotta understand that Blanky is my ally as well, and you'll have to live with him.
I am worried about this alliance, especially since Blinky has a lot of enemies, specifically with the Brotherhood.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is not looking
I
good.
guess we have a problem here.
You see, this has never been an issue of me.
Nox, I accuse you of attempted coup.
I'm sorry.
Pirate, do the pleasure.
Look down there. Look, it would be a shame if the blood of all those people were to be spilled. You understand?
It would.
Our enemy is not here. He's inside the walls.
Back inside the walls, Photon and the scouts were preparing for their first mission. Kessel had promised them that today would be the first chance to ride out. Mounted on horseback, outside of their headquarters, they were waiting for their orders.
Soldiers, now we have a great mission for you. Your first true expedition. We have a group of anarchists that are wishing to align with us for diplomatic reasons. These are people I need you to secure, to not harm, and to bring back here safely. I give you full permission to do whatever you can. These are all people that I need back here safely, unharmed.
Their mission was simple. Find a certain player and bring them back to Troy.
This is what we've been waiting for. We've been gearing up, we've been preparing ourselves for the day we were basically made for. Open the gate.
The first thing they found was the Brotherhood settlement, where they decided to stop. This was the first time the Law players interacted with the Anarchy players.
Greetings.
Welcome.
Hello.
Oh my
We,
gosh, you were all looking wonderful.
Thank you.
Whoa,
We
what brings you here?
Yeah, we're just here on an expedition.
After a short polite exchange, the scouts moved on. Not long after, they spotted a smoke signal from a campfire.
I take it you're the group we're supposed to take back with us?
Pretty much, yeah.
Alright.
No one knew why Castle wanted this player called Kermit to be brought into Troy. Not even following the scouts, but orders were orders and they decided to trust their leader. The return had to be secret. As soon as they reached the gate, Kermit was rushed inside straight to the castle. But even then, the mission drew attention. Choppy Cheese, Castle's second in command, noticed what was happening.
Me,
Yeah, you can
your
leave.
second consul, you want me to leave?
Yeah, this is...
Choppy was dismissed and guards were placed at the doors. Only a handful of players were allowed inside. Castle led Kermit deep underground to a hidden room far beneath the kingdom.
My lord.
Hello.
Finally, you have made it. The entrance did not go fully as planned. All of these other parts of your court have been seen, and this is going to tarnish my name. I am going to have difficulty retaining in power.
All you need to do is silence your opposers, and you will stay in power.
Yes, my lord. To make this seem more normal, it makes sense if I say this is a diplomatic envoy. But to do that, I request maybe I am to marry one of your court in order to ingratiate these anarchists into our society.
Very well. Manta, please step forward.
Okay. She is to be made queen. The wedding is to happen tomorrow. Thy bidding shall be done. People of law, there has been seeds of chaos been planting. We are the nation of law. We are the nation of order. As you may know, there have been accusations of mine that I have killed one of my advisors. And to that, I admit guilt. I did kill my advisor because he was planting seeds of chaos. Where is our nation of law? That they are conspiring against this kingdom of Troy. And those are seeds that we will not let be planted. And so I now call for the arrests of Crabsentine, Choppy Cheese, Advocative, and Cosmatic for treason, that of the highest crime.
At the start of day 4, Castle addressed the people. He announced that members of his own council have been caught conspiring against him. But in truth, Castle knew exactly what he was doing. By locking away his rivals, it became much easier for him to tighten his grip over the control of Troy. After his speech, the council members, Crab and Advocative, were both arrested and taken to the Enforcer's jail. They were searched for items and thrown into obsidian cells that are constantly guarded. During the same speech, Castle also revealed something unexpected. Later that day, he would be marrying an Anarchy player by the name of Manta, who would become the Queen of Troy.
This wedding is a political alliance between us both to further secure our nation and allow peace between all.
Many law players questioned the decision, but with no knowledge of the true intentions of Castle, most of them brushed it off and assumed it was for the greater good and unity of both the teams. Meanwhile, outside the walls, a large meeting was taking place at the Brotherhood. Rain's group has grown tired of the Roadmen and wanted revenge. Boyd and the Green Mafia were also there, equally frustrated by Libertas who were sheltering the Roadmen. Together, they began plotting an attack.
We stand for freedom. We are Anarchy, and they take away our freedom. They take away our lives. We wait any longer, they're gonna side with law.
No one wins.
No one wins. No one ever wins in a fight.
After hearing Boyd out, Rain hesitated. A full-scale war would mean heavy loss for the Brotherhood. Instead, they agreed to send only a handful of fighters to support the Green Mafia in wiping out Libertas and the Roadmen. And so they followed Boyd and started marching towards the Mafia's base to prepare for the battle. Later that same day, Boyd was invited by Castle to be the one to officiate the wedding between him and Manta. Being informed of the battle that was about to happen, Castle decided to send the scouts on their second mission.
Urgent news. Green Mafia is in trouble right now. Photon, I need you to gear up and leave as soon as possible.
You want us to go because of to save anarchists?
These are direct orders. These are my new allies. This is what the wedding is for. It is a direct order, and I expect you to follow it.
Right, okay. Yeah, no, we'll go out for our new allies. Consider it done.
Of course, remember, divide and conquer. Good luck.
Photon was not sure about this mission. Going out to save enemies? Really? Regardless, those were orders from the king.
Alright guys, as you said, divide and conquer. We're all coming back. Let's go!
The scouts followed Photon until they reached Libertas. There, they met with Boyd.
My friend!
Hello, greetings. We're an envoy from the king. You must know by now. We're to help you.
He has told me great things.
With the scouts on their side, Boyd was convinced this battle was theirs. On the other side, Shuf had already gathered all his people, knowing what was about to happen.
You know, we could still end this. Me and you. See all those people, right, left, they don't have to die.
I respect you. Respect can go both ways. Sometimes we respect our enemies more than our family. I hated you so much because you always bothered me.
You know, Boyd, I don't think you were cut out for this life. I think you should have been born the other side of the walls. You know why I don't respect you?
Why?
Because you do this. You make other people fight your battles.
You know what you did?
What did I do?
You kill people!
And now I'm gonna kill you because you messed with me.
I'm going to rip off your head and put on a spike in my wheat field as a scarecrow.
He's low.
Wait, the scouts are killing the Green Mafia?
Our king, I'm slowly but surely getting very tired of him. But he keeps using us, and I feel like he's turned unbearable. He's so selfish. I don't think we're gonna be following his exact lead anymore. We're gonna fight with the people we were meant to for a little bit. When I say go, we're gonna completely turn the tides.
But what do we say to the king?
We'll find out when it happens.
Go!
Let's go.
Oh, hell
are you guys? Why did you guys help us?
You know, we were sent here to, well, to kill you guys, essentially. You see, our leader, they've, gone on their own path. My little group here, we're not a fan of, following false leaders.
You helped us win this battle. Actually, I think I owe you my life. So, I owe you one. I understand your struggles. Whatever you need help with, you can come back. Can I just know, does your group have a name?
Yeah, we are, the Scout Regiment.
After the battle, Shuf and his people celebrated by burning down the Mafia's base and blowing up the skull at the entrance. But victory always comes at a cost. While they fought, a small group slipped into their town and burned down everything to the ground. Not much was left. Both sides lost their lives, and both sides lost their homes. The scouts eventually made it back to Troy, just in time for the king's wedding. But when they arrived, they noticed that the garrison had made an addition to the wall. A bunch of lampposts that acted as a detection system. If enemies approached, guards could light up those lamps to warn everyone inside of where the enemies were. Inside the walls, the entire kingdom was gathered in a small church for a wedding. Castle had seen Bord's message in chat. He thought the scout's mission had failed. Someone else was chosen to officiate the wedding, and it happened anyway.
Together and today we will celebrate a wonderful union between two islands. Hopefully we will have a union peace among both islands. In this moment, Miss Manta and Kessel pledge not only their devotion to one another, but also their commitment to building a life that brings honor, stability, and hope.
I promise, and I vow, to love you forever.
I vow to respect our people. I vow to respect you.
It is my honor to pronounce them united in marriage, partners in both life and legacy. You may kiss the bride.
My lord, I have come to report to you with great news. It has been an overall success. My enemies have been deposed, imprisoned, and are soon to be tried and executed. The people love me now more than ever, and our plans are going just according to how we wanted them.
Very good. Continue doing the good work.
Yes, my lord.
On day 5, more than ever, Castle was still being the puppet of Kermit and executing his orders from the shadows. But Castle was not completely honest with him and always made it look like everything was going better than it actually was. Since yesterday, Choppy Cheese, the former second in command of Castle's government, has been put under arrest, but he was hiding and not been put in jail yet.
Okay, so pretty much all the good guys, all the people who are supporting democracy.
The people of the people got all arrested.
Yes.
He knew the truth about Castle. He knew he was doing something sus with some of the anarchists, and he had a plan to stop it all. Choppy confidently walked to the jails where the enforcers were guarding the other past council members that got arrested yesterday, and demanded to talk with Vom, the head of the enforcers.
Can I follow you?
Why are you just walking into prison? Why are you walking into prison?
Hey, you know where Vomres is? I gotta have a private word with him.
Yeah, Vom is up there.
Yeah, he's up there. Vomres, a word?
Of course. Please sit down.
Choppy walked inside of Vom's office, and he was not gonna leave before he convinced him that Castle was doing the wrong thing.
When Castle initially ran for leadership, he ran on a base of democracy, of freedom to the people, of voting for laws. But I've watched as he's just shelled up, and he has slowly taken control. I come to request that you help me. I hate to say it, but we need a revolution.
I must admit, I've noticed these claims over the past few days myself. And there is only one thing I care about in this world, and that is justice. So I do believe that you have a point, and I'll do whatever you need me to.
Choppy had convinced Vom that Castle was doing something wrong. The political prisoners were freed from their cells, and now with the support of one of the military groups, he was gonna march and arrest Castle.
Grookey, Sam, you're now part of the resistance. Kessel has completely thrown out all of the laws he originally intended to create, and now he's just taken total control, and we're here to stop that from happening.
Choppy, Vom, the past prisoners, the enforcers, and whoever they rallied from the streets followed them across the town and made their way to the king's home.
Let's go.
Oh, hello. What might the
So-
occasion of this event be?
Mango.
You were telling everyone that you were all for like freedom of speech and voting and everything. You have kind of just gradually taken up power, and now here you are.
Since the first day, since you opened your mouth, I had you pegged exactly for what you are, Kessel. This has been a long time coming, friend. Every single person here understands the important truth. So I have one thing to say to you, friend. Down with the fucking king. Guys, let's take him away.
Well,
All right, Vaughn, you know what to do.
Imagine being arrested, loser.
We'll go down Main Street so that people can see. We want the world to know.
After being searched, Castle was placed into a special cell above lava with snow items in full view of the guards, awaiting for his trial in the court tomorrow.
Since the day you appointed me, I've been by your side. So to see you like this in the cage, why? Why would you make these decisions?
On the other side, Photon and the scouts were determined to fix their past mistakes. They were the ones to bring Kermit in, and they were going to be the ones to arrest him.
Listen up, scouts. As you might have noticed from the ruckus outside, he's been arrested. As you know, our first mission was to bring in a bunch of dirty anarchists. And, you know, with Kessel gone, I can go ahead and arrest them as well.
Everyone, guys. Kermit's escaped.
Yep.
We need to.
What do you mean?
You're kidding. Okay, to your horses, to your horses.
I'm not kidding. Everyone on horses.
After hearing the news about Kermit's escape, there was no time to lose.
Kermit's gone. Open the gate right now.
Open the gate!
They all jumped on their horses and made their way out to meet with some old friends.
Well, you're here.
Hello.
We have lost some of your people that we had incarcerated, and if my memory serves me right, you still owe me a favor.
We do. Actually, we were informed the doors. How did they escape?
I have not a single clue. Yeah, I might cash in that favor for you to help me look for them.
Sure. You guys ready for a mission?
Yeah,
come on. Well, my men are down. Let's get going.
Together, they began the hunt, going all across the map with a single goal: find and capture Kermit. After a long and wide search, they managed to find him.
Don't kill Kermit. Keep Kermit alive. Keep Kermit alive. Kermit, stop right now. You won't be killed. Kermit, drop your armor. Kermit, drop your armor.
Drop it. Drop
Drop
your
it.
armor. We're not hitting you. We are not hitting you. Drop it right now.
There you go.
Kermit, walk with me. Walk in front.
What crime am I being arrested for?
You were never supposed to enter our walls, you see.
I was kidnapped by Kessel, bro. It was unlawful.
You were never kidnapped. You
Yes, I
you went
was,
inside
bro.
on your own volition. You were inside under Kessel's word, Kessel's name.
Exactly.
But
and what is
Kessel's
what does that mean for
gone,
me?
you know. Kessel's gone.
Yeah, so that's why I left, because I
So-
was free to go.
Because your plan failed.
Free to
that's what
go?
I was a
No,
hostage.
no.
What did
You're
I
under
do?
arrest.
What did I
Kermit,
do?
shut up.
Let me
Shut
ask
up.
you.
What did I do?
Are you gonna resist or not? It doesn't look like
Does
it.
it look like I'm resisting?
Hey, hold on
Okay,
before you
let's
go.
go.
My intel is 100% sure. I know this guy worked with Bort. And if Bort worked with your king, then Kermit worked with your king. He has connections.
Stay
Oh
out
my
of the
God.
road. Stay out of the road. If you are not a scout, stay out of the road.
Kermit was captured and brought back inside of the walls and put inside of a cell. Outside, an informer was on stage exposing everything they knew about the crimes of Castle and Kermit.
I want to talk about the kill list. I have information about the kill list. I have the whole kill list, basically. Not only Kessel's kill list, I have some people on Kermit's kill list too.
We will be holding the trial for Kessel. He'll be tried, and if found guilty, will be punished.
Everything was now public. Everyone knew that Castle was a corrupt leader that broke the rules that he instaured himself. Tomorrow, he is to be judged in the court at the center of the kingdom, where his fate will be decided by the people.
Come in.
Hello, Riva.
Hello. Hey, how's Photon?
Everything's good. I'm good. The scout's good, and as far as I know, the garrison has also been good.
I mean,
you've been keeping this place safe, and so have I, but just in different ways, you know. You're the
And-
shield. And I'm the sword, Reba. And I think we've proved that we don't need a handler.
You saw how many people were around today. You saw all of those threatening our wall. We can't wait and debate forever. I will organize all my guys and men to meet up before the election. I'll inform them of the plan, so to speak. We'll storm the stage and we'll make it clear that there will not be a vote. There will just be us.
Day 6. While yesterday the Law Team has been fixing their inner conflict, it's not the same for the Anarchists. The Brotherhood still wanted revenge on the Roadmen for what they did to their group. Shuf knew that. By protecting them, he would never be free, and the Brotherhood would keep on hunting him down forever. Because of that, he decided to turn on them and set them up. He had a secret meeting with Rain, where they convinced them to give up on the Roadmen.
I'm just here to negotiate the peace treaty.
And you understand that my entire reason for beefing with you or anybody else was to kill the Roadmen.
But, like, is it necessary?
They have done more to us than I deem acceptable.
Shuf went back to them and told them they should all go to the Brotherhood to negotiate, but in reality it was a trap. All the members of the Brotherhood were hiding inside of the walls, ready to kill them.
Hey, it's a pleasure seeing you.
Lovely to see you,
okay, the meeting is right over here.
What can I...
ready to have a meeting?
I love that meeting. Everyone always...
Yeah, please, come inside.
Hold on.
Well, before we have this meeting, you guys have a debt to pay.
A debt?
This is for the Brotherhood.
Oh, we're just immediately
Yeah,
done.
dude.
Alright.
Pilot?
You guys are mean. You guys kind of rigged this whole thing from the start, huh? Help me!
This mission was a success. Shuf survived and silently left. Back inside the walls, the time had come. The entire kingdom was gathered at the courthouse.
Hey, kick him in the shin.
One wrong move, and you got the sword right in your kneecaps.
Thank you, people of the Lost Civilization, coming today for this trial of our once King Kessel for the crimes of mainly being a tyrant and betraying the trust of the people.
Your Honor, people of the court, people of our nation, the man you once knew as king stands here as the defendant today for his many crimes against us. Today, I call for justice against this tyrant. The execution of Knox without trial. Plans to execute consuls Chuppy Cheese and Krebstantine without trial. Plans to execute other government officials without trial. Plans to execute several other civilians without trial.
I stand before you today as the sole voice you will hear defending this man.
Prosecution Phoenix, you may call first witness.
I would like to call Kessel to the stand. Do you deny any of the allegations that you are being charged of?
Some, yes.
I would like to present this image for context. Kessel, do you recognize this image?
Yes, that is Kermit's lair, and that was used against me.
I would like to call Mango C4 to the stand.
C4, please come to the right side.
You were in the police force, correct?
Yes.
And can you attest that you were given a list of people that were sent to execute?
Yes. That list was provided by Le Pirate, who was working directly for Kessel. The direct order was to execute.
Thank you, Mango.
Cosmetic, please come take the stand on the right side.
You were imprisoned, correct?
Correct.
You were imprisoned for your post in the paper?
Correct.
Now, can I ask you what the conditions inside the prison were like?
Le Pirate in particular was directly responsible for the death of Saucy Yogurt.
very quickly, you said there was no just cause in the death of Saucy, correct?
Yes.
He was warned to stop attacking guards. He attacked guards relentlessly. And
No, that is-
in doing so, he was killed.
That was Fender.
I have a witness statement that where is it? This man right here even told him to stop.
It would appear
Objection.
that
I have
Brad
the accused is
I have
shaking his
testimonies.
head.
Alright, very well, Cosmetic. Let me sit down. Right.
Choppy, you've requested to speak. May I ask what it is that you have to say?
On the topic of killing me and Crab, I believe conspiracy to murder was the first law that we passed in the Agora, was illegal under Kessel's rule.
Alright then, I will now call for the closing statements.
We all know exactly who Kessel is now, and we know exactly the things that he has done to us, to all of us.
I don't always agree with Kessel as a personal, but on a lot of this, I think that he just wants a chance to live. Now, onto his guilt, in my opinion. Is he guilty? Yep, Your Honor. He did all the crimes above and even tried to interrupt others. He deserves your full wrath, Your Honor. Thank you and goodbye.
All statements have been made. I will now cast my verdict. I do find you guilty. Your fate is sealed. You will be executed so that this nation and its people can move on and become a true nation of law and justice.
It is ironic that in a coup against a supposed tyrant, that your first actions are to execute one of your own men. I did what I believed to be the right thing, and I will die on that.
Kessel was judged by his people and found guilty. After his final words, he was executed in the courtyard of the jail. It was also decided that a new leader would be elected and the elections would be held today.
Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm here to talk and trust you will all want to listen closely.
Everyone gathered at the stage area, but unexpectedly, Riva, the leader of the garrison regiment, stormed the stage with many of his soldiers.
You have put the former king, Kessel, to death. The foundation of the garrison is that its people that need protection get protected. When we have threats outside of these walls, trying to come in, debating at the Agora, arguing and discussing pointless things when actions can just be made by a single person or even two people, it's a waste of time. I will lead you along with any other person, actually one other person who I trust, who can manage everything. Photon, realistically, only me and you exist as a righteous choice.
Yesterday, Photon had a meeting with him and they both planned to do all of that together. It was the perfect opportunity to do a coup and take the power. After all he did, Photon finally had the opportunity to be leader, to have the power, to have it all.
You know, we're not doing this, Riva. Or rather, you're not doing this. The garrison and the scouts have been the only lasting forces, with the police force dissipating just as fast as it came. You see, my goal, or the goal of my scouts, has always been to fight for freedom. We don't do this for a thank you from the people. We also don't do it for a reward from the power that commands us. We do it in hopes that eventually we'll be able to tear down these walls. Scout Regiment, seize him. Place him under arrest.
We had a deal.
No deal, Riva. As for the people, as for all of us, power corrupts and greed consumes, even the greatest of us. So allow me to propose this, that from now on, we'll all work together. There will be no leaders, there'll be no monarchy, no matriarchy. A new interest may be elected, but there'll be no more than a representative for our kingdom.
Photon did what was right. He didn't give in like the people before him and finally broke the cycle. He did what was best for the people and what was just. Riva was arrested and the people ran a fair election, where Choppy came in second and Crab was first, elected to be the new representative of Troy. A day later, it was voted that the borders should be open to anyone, including players on the Anarchy side. As soon as that happened, a massive line formed in front of the gate. The gate opened and players were inspected one by one to be granted entry to visit Troy. A wedding was even organized between a Law and Anarchy member.
We're gathered here in joy to celebrate the marriage of Chalk, our radiant bride, and Candy.
When I first met you a couple of days ago, Chalk, I don't think I ever could have imagined falling in love with someone from the Lost Civilization.
Who is this for?
Well, Dorcat, my friend, whom
How
I
did they
shared
die?
this treehouse with. She just fell from the wall.
Fell from the wall?
Yeah!
Oh my god, it's green again!
Yeah!
It is!
What is this?
We got the memorial.
Wow, Scouts, you have honestly been the the greatest thing I could ever ask for. You've been loyal to me, loyal beyond reason, and I'd like to thank all of you. When I made this little ragtag group, I never expected any of this. What, the 10 of us against everyone outside the walls? The most I expected was to just wish for a great future, where we've done quite a lot, but we are far from done. This is just the beginning, you know.
Yeah. Yes, sir. We couldn't have done it without you either.
Castle ruled with corruption, being a puppet king of a frog that chased power. Reva fought for justice, spending his entire time protecting the people inside of the walls that kept them safe. And Photon fought for peace, following his morals in hope that one day the fighting would stop. In the end, only he understood that victory means nothing if you become what you fought to destroy. This is everything for this story. I hope you enjoyed it. For my next video, we're hosting our largest event yet, so if you want to participate, the link is in the description. Don't forget to subscribe, and on this, it was Ray. I'll see you next time.